What remains of Edith? Yeah, I Alright, so I'm gonna turn that down for you, because, that's fucking annoying, huh? I'm listening to it right now. Hold up. I gotta tap out.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house. I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
There's a lot of them.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Bunch of bills. You want me a... What do you want? What do you want me a... Okay. Got some newspapers.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back. No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Hey, what's up? I'm gonna let you do your thing. So, a lot of people don't know this is really how you want to treat animals, right? They're not so much as like a spectacle or like a pet or, you know, like a dog that you can go up to and touch, right? Right. They're more like something you just want to stare at from afar, like a beautiful art piece, you know? Don't get too involved in it. But I think I have to. I think I gotta get through this scene here, so I'm gonna scare it away. Alright.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Yeah, this place looks like a shithole. Yo, I had a dream like this one time.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
What? No fucking way. No, that's weird. That's weird. I don't like it. Never had a lake, though.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Yeah, it's real. It is, isn't it? Dude, that's what I was thinking in the dream. And like you go all the way up to
as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Well, yeah, it's a weird house. It looks structurally unsound. I mean, it looks scary in just the way it looks. Real rickety. Oh, Miss. All right.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door.
Hey, did I hear
didn't.
footsteps? Oh, fuck.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
All right. How do we? Guess we go around back. Or maybe through the garage. Oh shit!
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years,
I wonder what's in those boxes.
I felt like I was home.
Well, hold on. Hold on. This is real weird. There could be someone here.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Is there a knife?
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Hey! That's my dog's name. Shit.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Oh, well, maybe the key's right here.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Right. Are we am I tripping? Are we sure that there's no one else in here? A lot of fucking rooms, man. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of them. This is kind of fun. Let's take the chairlift.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh shit, he's here in the house. He's in the house. I feel him.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Huh? What? What do you mean, what do you mean? Peepholes? What? Where? Right here? Oh, let's look in there. Oh,
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Let's get in there. Okay.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Wait, why can't we get inside these rooms? We own the house. Oh, it's sealed off. Look at that. So we have to make some sort of chemical reaction, I think, to see what's in here.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
What do you mean?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Who's Barbara? Oh.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Well, maybe she can pick back up.
Edie's father,
maybe she
Odin,
hasn't fully
built the
fell
original
off.
house.
Yeah, this is weird. I don't like this. Whatever this little shit is right here. Odd. Who's that guy?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Right. Can we sit down in the chair? Okay. How do we get further up here? What do I have to do? Oh.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Okay.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Let's open it.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Yeah, we're not gonna eat that. Yeah, we're not gonna eat that either. Let's try to get out of this room. We're not gonna eat any of this. Is that a pumpkin? Real one?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Okay. Well, let's get out.
Mom, can I come out now?
Nope.
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Got it.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind.
No. Holy shit, you're gonna die. Holy shit. We gotta give this kid some antibiotics. Oh my goodness. Holy shit.
I kept eating and eating.
Whoa, hey, whoa. No. Oh shit. We gotta get your stomach pumped right now. We gotta get your
Then
stomach
I heard
pumped
chirping
right now.
outside my window.
Oh, no way.
It
Oh,
was a
no
barn
way.
swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Oh no. No, for real.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
The fuck? Yeah, let's get back inside. We're not a cat. What? Where'd he go? Oh.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Well. Aw, man, that had it too. That had it.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me. The babies were all gone. I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Can I stop? I mean, there's no reason to kill the bird. We're not a cat.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
No. Why do we care so much about eating it? If we're a cat, why don't you just go through the dog door? There's a fucking dog door that we can go through into the kitchen. Get out of this tree. Am I gonna have to redo all this if I go down there?
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Okay, do I have to kill the rabbits now? does this sound like? Something in Minecraft on like something on snow.
Do I need to get one?
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my
It's
talons.
nature, man. It's nature.
I swallowed
you
him
can't...
up, and I didn't chew one bit.
But it's a little girl. I don't
Then I
understand where.
flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Alright,
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
this. Okay.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Well, we gotta kind of finish the job. We can't just leave it. We can't just leave it.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Yeah! Ah! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just a shark.
do I do?
It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels descending near the earth to touch their hearts of gold. He sung the earth with men from hymns of precious meaning. The world in solemn stillness to hear the angels sing. Still through the golden night they come beneath the wings of birds, and still their heaven
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Fair enough. One of these are for last. What's going on, man?
After the last passenger, I was
What
so
happened?
hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new.
No,
Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
I was leaving that guy for last.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer.
This is my room. Oh, this is my room. Hey.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my
No.
breath
Oh,
for a
shit.
long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know
Right.
I will be delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. So,
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
that was a cat, right?
This will be obvious
It's about the
later,
storm.
but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Can we close the window?
Her room was like
about
a
to rain.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Real news.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Damn. You make it out?
Odin's daughter Edith, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Is that it? All right. Holy shit. Oh, you don't. How do you get out of this? How do you get out of this? What's that? What's that? You see that? Do you see that? Look at the background. Look at the background. Who is that? Alright, 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 alright. I get it. I get it. I get it. Holy shit. What did I... Is the game broken? Holy shit. Got it. Press S. You gotta back
Whatever's
out
wrong
of
with
it.
this family, it goes back a long ways.
You gotta like back out of it. Oh, okay, I get it now. I thought it was like had to do with your mouse.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah. Oh, that was that. While I was looking at it, it was behind it. Dude, I'm fucking...
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Is there anything else I can do here? Like, or do I just leave? Can't leave.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
What do I need to expect, the lamp or something? What? Get me out of here.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book. Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
propagandized. We know which one it was. We know which one it was.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
He's about
Calvin! Dinner's ready!
to. Hold on, just a
Coming!
minute. Just
But
a
that
minute.
day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Hold up.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Impossible. Nothing's impossible.
Calvin! I'm
Hold on, I'm breaking a world record.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Let's go. Head
then
down.
maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Down. Let's go.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Let's go. We're going around
That's what I want to
100%.
remember about my
100%.
brother.
100% we're making it. Oh, shit. Winner.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I could fly 100%. I just need a wingsuit. I have to get, like, the feathers that birds have
After
and
the
stuff. And I
funeral,
gotta...
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. The passages were a pretty tight fit.
But there was something else.
They'd
to do.
obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I knew it. I knew it, by the way. I felt it. Let's get back in there.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
It's pretty cool.
never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Oh, boo-hoo her. She got famous. Oh my.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Well, that was a good scream.
Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm
Canceled.
hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing
What'd she do?
terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door
The
locked?
fuck is this guy, an
Because
acting
my
coach
dad
or her
likes making
boyfriend?
puzzles and
The
secret
fuck?
passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Nope.
Rick?
Nope.
Are you okay?
Nope.
This isn't
Get me out.
funny.
Get me out! I don't like it. What is this music? Oh shit. No, no, no. No, no, no. Get me out. What, do I not have the key?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
No, 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 she didn't. No, she didn't. Is this a survival?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Hell? What is that?
Old Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Good.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
It worked.
I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
and she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Again? Okay, well... If I do something in this, does it change the present? Alright, quit fucking playing around up here. It's not funny. Not funny. No, he's to our left. I'm pretty sure he's to our left.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and... was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Yep, good. Good. Good kid.
He couldn't get enough.
Chair.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
We gotta put something over it. We're not getting out of here. This is the final... Okay. Well, I guess we can get out of here. Damn.
She played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grown.
This is a bad idea. This is a terrible...
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
We gotta call the cops. We gotta call the cops. Because if we go in now, if we try to finish it, I mean, we could be held liable in a court of law at this point. Oh shit, back up. Back up. We gotta stay in this hallway here. This is a good spot.
Vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Well, I mean...
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. Was coming from inside the house.
I knew it.
Oh dear.
I knew it. This ain't
You were wonderful. The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
They were about to kill her.
She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Okay, well, I mean, let's go check out the basement.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Hold on. I don't hear it. I'm hearing shit, man. Ah. I think it's just creaks, like new wood and stuff they just put in, I'm pretty sure.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Was this person mentally stable? Is this person okay? Actually, I don't know why I'm asking that question. Look at the house. What do I do now? I guess there's like something in here. Oh, under the rug. Under the rug. Pull up the rug. Hey. Alright, this is interesting.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
The music.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
So what's that shaking from?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Like it?
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can. I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Shit.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Damn. Close though, almost. I mean, he tried.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
What do you mean by that? What was the... What was the, no, it's not a simile. What is it? Metaphor. What kind of metaphor is that? I thought it was a cutscene.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
Let's get on like the edge or something.
And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real. I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault. Sven built the house, but it was Edith who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
How did they dig this into the ground like that? It's a rock. might be just monuments of remembrance.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
See what poking? What?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Hold that one.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Yo, yo, yo. Oh shit, hurry, hurry. I mean, we can't go back. Go. "22 weeks? You finna deliver. She's finna deliver. Right? Actually, I have no idea.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
That makes no sense. You wouldn't have the pipe or this little thing. You wouldn't have it going into a wall and then it have nothing on the other side of it. That's just not how it works. Oh wait, I gotta go back.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
No, watch this. You can get it in like a groove.
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
No, that's not right. That's not right. Look.
Whatever it was, he saw it.
That's bullshit. I didn't mean to do that. I can't even do it now. There's a weird mechanic you can do with the frog. Can this be over? I can't even do what I want to do. How long does this go on for? Is that a G? Is that a G? G-E-G-B? Hold on. Give me an A. What do I have to do?
It sure made him happy.
Oh. Shit was kind of annoying. Can I be the whale? I want to be the whale. Oh shit.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
Gore. Let me through the fucking letters, bitch. Letter physics are weird.
I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Oh shit, are we about to get sucked down?
Sure
Oh,
as heck.
we're finna get sucked down.
And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Okay. Sad. Real sad. We gotta go back and get that other U.S. Marine guy. What's that one? Sam.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
I'm over here, Dad.
Yeah. Interested in the car.
Just need to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we
Yep.
can hit the road.
Right. Do that. How do I turn around? How do I? Fuck. I didn't know that did it. I didn't know space bar does it. E does it too. Get a shot of you, Don.
What?
Oh. Was that person there the whole time? Go back, look it back. That person was not there the whole time. The whole time when I was looking around, I was looking, never seen that person.
It's too early, Dad.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Yep. We're gonna have to stay here a little bit longer. That's gonna be fine. We're gonna wait till this car, till, this car battery's gotta get
I will
warm.
never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Yeah. We're gonna let the car battery get warm here.
Smile, Don.
Yep, smile.
Please just take the damn picture.
Yep.
Hey,
Whoops.
language.
My bad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
It'd really be nice to get this just whole scenery right here.
You're right, Dad.
You
It's
have
starting
the
to clear
trees
up.
on the side right here,
Still
and then
freezing, though.
you have the horizon. Look at that. Look at this. Can we get this to focus up here?
Aw.
Oh, that was a good shot. Oh, yeah. Man, that was a good shot. Oh, man. Shit, I should have been a photographer. God damn. Get another one? Gosh darn. Okay, we got all of them. What do we need? What do we need? This, if you have epileptic, any kind of issues, click off right now. Cause I'm finna go crazy right here. We gotta find out what we gotta take a picture of. I don't really know what it would be, but. Let's try. That's a good one of the logs there. That's cool. On this thing. Goodness.
definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad.
Before you die, you gotta get a better
Doesn't
lens on
being
this
out here
fucking
make you
thing.
wanna chill
Seriously,
out?
this thing's
To
shit.
tell you the truth, I haven't been
If you
out
want to
here
get
in
some
20
good
years.
pictures, I mean, this is not the one to have. What, are we getting close-ups of fucking alien life or something? What the hell? Let's get a nice little wide shot here. or
Last
something.
time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
All right. No, I can get them both at the same time here. 100%. There is a way. There has to be. There we go. Here. Frick.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
You want to take a picture of me taking a picture? Are you fucking kidding me? Get a picture of me taking a picture of you taking a picture of you, me taking a picture of you, huh? How about that? You wanna fucking do this?
I'm over here, Dad. Dad, I...
Just...
Yep. Here, focus up. Focus up. Yeah, focus.
Great shot, Don! I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, hold on. I gotta reset the timer real quick. Oh, shit. Alright, we good? We good.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh, shit. Good picture, though. Actual good picture.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Alright.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet... A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Bad.
My father made him come, of course,
Man, the wind's
but Gus
blowing real
stood far
hard
apart,
downwards.
just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger. Wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Watch out! Watch out! Oh shit!
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh no, no. Watch out. I was just kidding.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
I was just kidding.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Terrible name. Worst name I've ever heard.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I'm just kidding. If your name's Gus out there, it's kind of a cool name. It's got 3 letters. You can make it say
She spent a
Sug.
summer building houses
Sug
in
me.
Calcutta,
You
where
should
she met my dad, Sanjay.
Alright.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Is there something I'm missing?
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good, almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
There's no date on it.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family. Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush. I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
It's PBS Kids.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery.
Make it stop. Make it stop. This fucking job, man.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
What happened? What? His mind began to what?
wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. He took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery, I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? What are you doing? You want a fish? We got some fish right here below you.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him. That all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got tons of stuff to do.
It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Oh, New Louisville. That's a good name, Louis.
St. Louis.
Oh, wow. That's also interesting. It's just your name again.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Well, I'm doing a lot of work here. You know, I've got a lot of work going on. And just built 3 new cities, actually, so I'm gonna get back to it.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen.
Handsome queen. Usually you wouldn't call a queen handsome, usually. That's kind of odd. Okay.
The queen was on her own quest for
sinister serpents.
Sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her
silver harp.
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh, well, let's zoom out, zoom out, zoom out.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Got it.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Ruler.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Shit, all this goddamn salmon.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Listen, I gotta go get some food.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Hello. Hello. How you guys doing? What's up? Hell yeah.
Including the wise
Get a party going.
who insisted on inviting him.
Yeah. Hey, what, you got that big old fucking thing here? Put the motherfucker down. I'll get a drink in your head, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go. What's that fucking fat ass doing up there? Get him down. Get him down. He's gonna crush these people. Hey. He's gonna fucking crush these guys if he falls. You not think about that?
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Damn, at least he was having a good time.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him. Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
I don't think he'd like you talking about him like that, honestly. I don't know, I kind of took some sort of offense to that or something. I don't like that. What kind of games? I mean, maybe they weren't his style games, I don't know. I don't know, I mean... Alright, is that it? Is there, maybe we could climb up on top of this boat. So stairs are broke. Each room has led to the next one in it. So it should be in this one.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Is that a purifier? What kind of purifier is that?
My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
No. No, don't write. Don't start writing. This is how all the other stories have ended. Every other story that we've been through has been in a first-person perspective. That means that person has wrote it. Besides the one about the brother. Maybe not, actually. Maybe am I tripping?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Can we get closer? Let's try to get closer to it. Because this is something interesting with how tide acts. When it goes out really far like this, you know, it's something. Something that I want to study.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Nope. Well, we know where it came from, so if you just keep going straight and then do a diagonal turn around.
I got turned around.
What the fuck? How? I was hitting W. Oh shit. I gotta turn around. Well, actually, I should just stay here since I don't know where I am. Wait for the fog to go away. Maybe I'll keep walking.
I started seeing things.
It means we're close to the land. It's a deer.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it.
It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone.
I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
It's exactly like the house. Well, not really. That was a good game. Glad I played it. That was fun.